Hi guys, Marian here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my pregnancy symptoms for weeks 0 through 4, as well as my experience feeling implantation and implantation cramping. So I hope you guys enjoy this video if you're interested in pregnancy and all things like that. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up to let me know, and hit that red subscribe button down below because I'll be sharing a ton more pregnancy and baby content coming up. So this is Marian in the past right now. I'll probably be putting up this video after about first trimester or so. So I'm not sure exactly when you guys are going to see it, but I wanted to make sure to film it and put out all this information because I know especially those first few weeks of pregnancy are such a mystery to people. Everyone. So I think it's really important to just share our experiences and help learn from one another. So right now I have two little boys, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and this is my 4th pregnancy, which is crazy. And this is the first time that I realized or think that I felt the implantation. So basically about 2 weeks ago, so about a week and a half before my period was due, I remember feeling really strong cramps. Probably as much as a period, I guess, like the worst of the period or like the first day. But I knew my period wasn't due and I didn't feel like I was having my period. I just felt the cramping and it came on pretty suddenly. Not like instantly, but quite quickly. Within the span of, I would say, maybe half an hour, I started to be like, wait a minute, I'm feeling a lot of cramping right now. And it lasted for a few hours. It lasted probably throughout the morning. And then that afternoon and evening, I felt really just not great. I felt really tired and just kind of some of those classic pregnancy symptoms that you experience kind of throughout the pregnancy, like a little bit nauseous, a little bit not too hungry, kind of drained and tired, and a little bit like crampy. So I definitely felt something. Of course, there's no proof 100% about what that was, but based on the timing and based on the feelings, I believe that I felt the implantation cramping. In terms of why I didn't feel it with my previous pregnancies, possibly I wasn't aware to even like think of it, or possibly I was just really busy with life and things like that, and just really less aware. Whereas this pregnancy, it's my 4th time around, I'm a little bit older, I'm in a calm kind of zen state about things, and I don't know, I think my body I'm just more aware of it. I'm more used to the sensations of pregnancy, so I think my body just kind of recognized it. So that's my theory. Now I want to share with you guys everything else that has been going on and how I've been feeling, how I've been doing, and I would have put up a pregnancy announcement and I'm not sure what else, but I'll link all the videos that are up already down below. So this was our 3rd month trying. We started trying in December and January, and then February we got pregnant. I really thought we had gotten pregnant in December over Hanukkah, and I had this like idea of this like Hanukkah conception. I don't know why. It's like the idea of the miracle, So I was like really into this Hanukkah conception thing, and then I was pretty disappointed when it didn't happen. And then it was like an extended spring break for our preschool, and it's just been kind of a hard, crazy year. So that was disappointing. But then by January, I was like, I need to relax. Like, that was our 1st month trying. Like, let's put things in perspective. And I really did relax. And then January, it was fine. I was like, it's fine. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't even test that month. I just waited for my period. And then this month, February, my period was due on the 18th. And I remember after I felt that implantation feeling, I was like, I want to test right away. Like, I really had the sense that I was pregnant. But I waited until I think 4 or 5 days before my period was due. 4. I tested on Monday. So basically Monday, when I was due for my period on Thursday, I was just like, I feel like I'm pregnant. I want to know right now. Thursday, when my period was due, was my younger son's birthday, so I didn't want to, like, if I didn't get pregnant, I didn't want to be disappointed on his special day, or like, have too many mixed emotions going into it. So like I said, I probably would have posted that footage of finding out I was pregnant. It was really fun and exciting. The boys were running around like they had built a fort in our family room, and my husband was like downstairs, in the fort, and the boys were up with me in the bathroom. Like, it was just a typical like 5 p.m. craziness. But I just felt it. I was like, I just want to test PMS right now, and I have been so happy ever since. Like, just, I don't know, on cloud nine. I just have been so happy. I have felt like all the things I was worried and like stressed or anxious about before, I was like, you know what, in the grand scheme, like, those don't really matter. You know, it was like, what matters is like this baby and this pregnancy, and like, it's just so happy that all these like little frustrations of life didn't bother me so much anymore. And that is kind of how I experience pregnancy. I always say I have like pregnancy elation instead of depression, or like postpartum elation. I'm pretty sure it's partly to do with my hormones and partly to do with just how much I love being a mom. But even though pregnancies can be really hard for me and really hard for my body, my mood is often at its best, and that's how I felt recently. So that's been really exciting. I am nervous about being nauseous because that's something I really do struggle with. Although I will say my last pregnancy with my youngest son, Corey, even though I definitely had intense weeks of nausea, it was way better than the pregnancy before, and that one was better than the one before that. So I'm hoping there's a trend of it easing off, and also I just know what to do mentally and physically, you know, if it gets bad. So although it sucks, I'm hoping it won't be so bad, and I know what to do if it gets bad. So that's where I'm at mentally. And physically, I've been feeling great. Maybe a little bit more tired, but that could just be pandemic life and pandemic parenting and everything like that. Speaking of which, that's probably the thing I'm kind of most anxious about, is whether or not to get the vaccine, because there's just not enough information out there right now. A lot of people are saying pregnant women should, a lot of people are saying they shouldn't. Maybe by the time I post this video, things will already have changed, but that's just something that's on the back of my mind. That was like, we thought for a long time about putting off getting pregnant because, like, should we wait until I get the vaccine and then try and get pregnant? But there's just no way to know how long that will take. When we started trying, they hadn't even announced that there would be one yet. Now it's 2.5 months later, and a lot of people already have it. So we just felt like it's so unknown, so hard to predict. We didn't want to wait maybe a whole year and not, you know, be in any different position. So that's the choice we made, and it's just, I know, stressful times for everyone having to kind of make those decisions. And then in terms of YouTube content, I just want to share that I'll definitely be sharing all my, you know, weekly or trimester updates and tons of like prepping for birth and everything like that. I've had 2 births, one with the epidural and one natural with hypnobirth, and I really hope to do a hypnobirth again. It was such like a joyous experience. I have a lot of videos about that down below that I'll link. So yeah, I hope you guys will follow along for this journey with me. I love having you there for the support and encouragement and community. So I hope you like this 0 to 4 weeks update. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!